Another presentation of the... Here's a look at the schedule for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And for that game against the Hornets, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Kenyon Martin is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at shooting guard. Shot clock at 6. Charity stripe shot. Hauled in by Brown.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
The 76ers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. No good on the triple. Embiid passes to Martin. For 3, Maxey sends it home from three-point land.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. White looking it over. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Brown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Holiday. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for the 76ers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Maxey against Holiday. And it's Maxey missing.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. They need this. And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now. Hammering the offensive glass and me putting that big size to use.
Holiday against Oubre. Holiday passes to White. And it's all from three-point range. 76ers trail by 4. For 3, Maxey. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Tatum against George. 1:49 left in the first quarter. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Getting it done inside. You know, I love seeing George be active on the interior.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
On the wing, Tatum. He's covered by Oubre. Beyond the arc. And it's Tatum with the 3. Tatum's got his second bucket on the night.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? That was an absolute bomb.
The kick out to White. Pass to Porzingis. Back to White. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 5. Oh, throw it down! Wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Tatum from long range. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Oubre. It's Martin on the wing. Embiid, a screen on Holiday. Maxey gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That sudden move off the pick, Maxey, is tough to stay with defensively.
Tatum, a screen on Oubre. And Holiday, here we go. Tatum from long range. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 8.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Maxey, that's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Plenty of offense in this closely contested. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Now here's Embiid for 3. Maxey hits the trifecta. 10 points for him.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
George for 3.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack. And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Celtics trail by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Here's Maxey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Here's Embiid. George scanning the floor. Embiid inside. Pounded by Tatum. Whoa! Embiid with the slam!
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
For 3, George sinks it from distance. And now it's a 10-point. Philadelphia lead.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Now here's Holiday. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Number 1, the Celtics.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
George against Tatum. To end the drought, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 12. Pass to Embiid. Down low. Here's George. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Brown with it. Guarded now by George. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Sixers lead by 11. Maxey attacking. Crafty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
There's Tatum with the 3. On target from range.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Martin with a screen on Tatum. Here's George. They get the rebound. Maxey passes to Martin. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Martin's got his second bucket of the night.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Tatum way outside. Pass to Brown. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Tatum against George. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Maxey finds George. The 3 is up. Holiday grabs the miss.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You look at his college days and his rookie year. Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning. Now, look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Celtics trail by 9. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Maxey against Holiday. Now Maxey. Kicks it to George. From the arc. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
And moving along, a metric. Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
They've got Andre Drummond, Caleb Martin out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Screen by Horford. Stolen by Lowry. Jumps up. And Drummond with the jam.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Drummond passes to Lowry. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Pritchard. Offline with a 3. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Martin. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. And the 76ers lead by 18.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the Celtics, far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Boston with a rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Celtics trail by 17. Goes up off the inbound. And it's Martin with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Drummond for 3. The shot, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Puts up a 3. Boston, no good that time either.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
A nice shot by McCain.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Walsh hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Boston foul. Peyton Pritchard. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Lowry from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Walsh. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
There's the 3. Martin misses. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Pritchard from behind the arc. The shot won't fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Connects from downtown. Lowry's got 9 points now in the second half.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Oh, from deep. The rebound by Lowry. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Drummond. Lowry surveys the D. Back to Drummond. Lowry outside. Takes it inside. Yep, count it. Lowry's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Here's Cornette. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Martin. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
They get it back. Lowry outside. The three ball. Rebound Boston. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Fires in the triple. Pritchard's got 7. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Drummond for 3. Can't get it to drop. Gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Off target from 3-point range.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Martin finds George. 4-3. On target from range. And the 76ers lead by 21.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey passes to Oubre. No good on the 3. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Tatum against George. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And the call will be against Derek White. That's foul number 2 for him. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Back to George. The 3 knocks down the triple. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Brown finds White. From downtown. Boston, no good that time either. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. George for 3. Kept alive. Back to Maxey. The 3 is up. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Tatum with a screen. White for 3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
He buries it from 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Shot to stop the run. And Brown with the stuff.
Look, it can be simple. Read the defense, call the play. Brown can really do it all.
Maxey surveys. Kicks it to George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Martin. George against Tatum. From deep. Holiday grabs the miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Boston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his third foul so far.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Maxey, here we go. He's now 8 for 11 after that Nate shot.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's George on the wing, defended by Porzingis. Embiid finds Maxey. Back to Embiid. Shoots. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Al.
here we are. Greg, in game one of the NBA season, how does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. And it's Phoenix's ball. Beyond the arc. And Okogie hits from deep.
This is an aspect of his game that Josh Okogie continues to hone and refine. If he can get that jumper working, look out.
Embiid gets to Yabusele. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Backs it out to Booker. Oubre with the steal. Axie on the wing. George looking over the floor. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
George passes to Oubre. And George kicks to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
The 3 from George. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George against Booker. Durant in the corner. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Embiid. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Booker outside. No good on the 3.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
George, no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Offensive rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Maxey. Ball's knocked loose. Beal with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Takes a step back. Here's Durant. There's the drive. And KD throws it down.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
And really deep through that time. Embiid's got 5 now.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. He takes it in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, the pick and roll is something Devin Booker. It suits his mindset and his skill set. Gives him a chance to attack whatever weak spot you've got.
Here's Maxey. No good with the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Maxey. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here's Embiid. He's got 5. Embiid with a screen on Booker. George, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. The 3. It's rebounded by Booker. Phoenix leading by 3. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, trains the 3-pointer.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
They need this. Embiid, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Okogie, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Okogie. Durant with a screen on George. Here's Okogie, and he jams it with authority.
Josh Okogie off the dribble drive. Great composure. Wow.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, George. Pass to Yabusele. Now Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Good on the triple. Maxi's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
The shortest three in the game. Maxi solid from that corner.
Booker, good. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Good on the bucket. George has got 5.
Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
Durant sets a screen for Booker. Durant raising up.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Back to Booker. 1:31 left in the first half. He gets it in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Teardrop shot. Maxi, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Outside Durant. High arcing shot. Rebound by the 76ers. It's George on the wing. Kept alive. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
On the wing, Booker, defended by George. KD, a screen on George. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Here's Maxi. Oubre, outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker looking around. Durant with the screen on George. There's the 3. Okogie for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
Thanks for stopping by. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did? And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the 76ers.
To me, it's...
Thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Martin is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Caleb Martin. Then there's Lowry. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 12. Well, up and down this Suns roster, Doris, there are guys who can make tough shots.
Kevin, what a luxury to have multiple guys that not only can create their own shots, but also hit shots with a hand in their face with excellent defense. To me, it keeps the floor of drive their offense very, very high. The other thing they do exceptionally well is they will kill you with the mid-range game.
Bull inside. He's against Martin. With the second effort, lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid, 79%.
You know, Doris, you think back to the Suns in the NBA Finals not too long ago. How quickly things can change in this NBA.
Wow. Kevin, success in the NBA is fragile, it's tenuous, and it's never guaranteed despite past success. The Suns shook up their core after losing in the finals, just trying to get over the hump. But that delicate balance obviously hasn't worked out. They're competitors in the West, but can they get to the ultimate prize?
Jones dishes the Bull. Nice move, and the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Jones against Lowry. Jones looking for an opening. Allen with the screen for Jones. Allen outside, and he drives in, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Lowry against Jones. Drummond sets the screen for Lowry from downtown. Rebounded by Allen.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. Here's Bull. Sweet move. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Plumlee. Second chance shot. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The 76ers trail by 16. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Plumlee. Banked in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 16.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Martin against O'Neal. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
58 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Outside, Jones. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Martin wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Lowry against Jones. And Plumlee kicks to Allen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, Philadelphia, let's show some brotherly love to your 76ers.
5 seconds left in the third. With 2 seconds left, and slam dunk by Maxey.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up.
Just relax. We're in good shape.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Booker the pass to KD. KD, so efficient in there.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
And then Durant with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Snatched up. Here's Embiid. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team, told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back to Beal. Durant sets a screen for Beal. Driving in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
The difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
Embiid. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And it's 9 points for Joel Embiid. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Booker kicks to Nurkic. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Beal.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. A nice shot by Booker. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to Nurkic. Good on the shot. And the Suns lead by 20.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Nobody near George. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now, here's George. Pass to Embiid. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Suns.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
Oubre outside. George with the screen on Booker. Oubre kicks to George. Back to Oubre. The tray. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Now Booker. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Durant with a screen on George. Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. Outside, George. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This crowd was stunned. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
Two of the greatest words in all of sports, opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Durant against Tatum. White with the steal.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Here's the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. And it's Phoenix's ball. Durant looking around. On the take. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Booker against Holiday. To the right side. Left side Tatum. The rebound by Devin Booker. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Here's Booker. 33 points last game. Screen by Durant. Booker against Holiday. Booker's shot is good.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
Holiday against Booker. Outside Durant. Yes! And it's Booker. With the setup. Durant's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
For 3, Booker. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Getting out to... a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. Outside Brown. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with them.
Booker, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Booker. There's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Phoenix. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Phoenix for the rebound.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And it's Tatum missing. And here's Beal. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. KD and Nurkic are the big men for them. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now here's Nurkic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Durant, the pass to Nurkic. For 3, Booker. Tatum pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ooh, here's White on the drive. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Lays it up and banks it in.
allowing the play to develop naturally. Terrific patience by Tatum in the screen and roll.
Booker surveying the floor. Durant for three. Boston pulls it in. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. And here's Tatum, guarded by Durant. Three-pointer. Tatum finds White. Back to Tatum for three. That won't go either for Tatum.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Over Tatum. Durant, the pass to Nurkic. Outside Booker. It's stolen by Holiday. In transition, here they come. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
Booker, the pass to Beal. Back to Booker. Six to shoot. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's White. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Brown. Brown just showing his toughness inside.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. It's Beal on the wing. Screened by Durant. Beal against White. Beal to pass to Durant. Shoots over Tatum. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 11 points.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
And it's Tatum missing.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so here's Phoenix. With 4 on the clock, Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Suns ahead, up by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you... Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Celtics. Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Luke Cornett out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Walsh in at the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. Jones in the post. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jones has gotten his first points in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Taken away! Outside O'Neal. Plumlee with it. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 14.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Hauser. Stolen by Jones. O'Neal with it. Now Horford defending. O'Neal passes to Bol. Allen outside. There's a screen by Bol. To the paint. And finished off by Bol.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Over Jones. O'Neal pulls it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Allen outside. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Allen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Here's Horford. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, look, if you're facing Horford in that 2-man action, you have to track him off the pick.
Coach closing in on 2 decades in the league. Al Horford continues to put in the work.
Well, Brian, that's what it takes to make sure your body is able to compete against players half your age. He's never shied away from doing all the little things.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Screen by Horford. Shot clock at 6. Hauser off the mark there with a 3.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Plumlee passes to O'Neal. Plumlee a screen. O'Neal inside. No made baskets yet. Offensive board.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Pritchard. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Allen outside to the middle. Here's Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Celtics second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Celtics trail by 21. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's a screen. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. Horford inside. He's against O'Neal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. 1:06 left to play in the third quarter here. Jones feels it out. Outside O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Horford outside, launches it, and it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside Jones to the left side wing. Now Plumlee, pass to O'Neal. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Here's Walsh, up in time. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close.
And so it's Phoenix, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
It's Durant with a drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Durant against Tatum. Porzingis, high post. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Here's Okogie. He's guarded by White. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases. Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance. Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside for Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Brown finds Tatum. Outside Porzingis. White for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Outside Tatum. Tries to break his ice. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Greg.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Tatum from long range. Drops in the 3.
And Tatum takes a lot of threes. And you see why, given he has this kind of accuracy.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
There's Tatum with the three. Tatum with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Durant gets it to go.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
The kick to Tatum, looking to win the run. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Look, you can't give Tatum three-point looks from anywhere. He's so efficient from range.
Now here's Booker. Durant with a screen on Holiday. Booker. Nice D from Tatum. There's the triple. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team
Greetings, everyone. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Here's White. 76ers getting the bucket. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Tatum with a screen on Maxey. White finds Tatum. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
And George now top of the key. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Three-pointer, Martin. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 9.
Oubre against Holiday. Outside Tatum. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And it's Martin that time on the assist by Maxey.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Martin against Brown. Fires from deep. And Boston with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. That's tipped and stolen by Maxey. Fires the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That corner shot, not a problem for Maxey. With his accuracy, he makes short work of that look.
White, wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter play and just finishing with force. Whoa.
Shook that building all the way up. Wow, the athleticism of Maxey, impressive.
Out to White. Back to Tatum. Up top, Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot. And he's made great improvement in that area.
Maxey, no good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Musician Jack Harlow in the building, showing his love for his Celtics.
Well, his support seems to be serving them well, right? The way the Celtics have been playing, I'm sure Jack Harlow is having a nice night thus far.
Now, here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Sixers ball.
So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 3. Maxey passes to George. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Embiid. Takes the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
The defense will have to get out on Embiid. He's dangerous at all 3 levels.
And it's White missing. Stolen by Tatum. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, George in the front court alongside Martin. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties, and it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. Maxey on the wing. Embiid inside. He's against Porzingis. The 3 from George. They grab their own miss. Here's Martin, and at last they get one to fall. Martin's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia. So it's the Celtics now. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Porzingis finds Brown. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Holiday. It's White on the wing. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Way above the rim. JB feeling it.
Here's Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 8 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here goes Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drive because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Embiid's shot is good.
And that's back-to-back threes. But D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's White. The kick out to Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's Oubre putting it right back in.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
The 76ers leading by 3. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said. Last year, always a threat to cause a turnover.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. A 3-ball. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Martin dishes to George. Martin with a screen on Tatum. And here's George for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 3. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
The defensive instincts of Embiid.
My goodness, Joel Embiid, spectacular.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Holiday, a screen on Maxey. Holiday against Oubre. Here's White. From outside, off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Boston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Embiid with it. Again, Embiid missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead, up by 3. It's time now to go. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Looking at Philadelphia, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And a look back now at the first half as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good.
Thank you for being with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Horford, and it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. The shot by Lowry, no good. Boston shooting well, 50% from the floor. Pass to Walsh for the lead. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Floats it up for Horford. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Hauser the pass to Horford. 6 to shoot. The shake. He takes it up and lays it in. And now a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, it's so hard to stop Horford when he's that physical down low. Most defenders have a tough time dealing with it.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Caleb Martin. Lowry from outside. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Cornette. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Hauser the pass to Horford. Latrey drills it from outside. Pritchard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
No, you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. The 76ers trail by 5.
2 minutes.
Drummond passes to Yabusele. Lowry looking around. They set the pick. The 3. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer. Lowry's got himself on the board with 3 there. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
To the wing right side. Here's Walsh. And it's off from 3-point range. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. McCain's shot is off. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Martin. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks for the tie. And it's good on the way up. Martin's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from them.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Martin with the screen for Maxey. Drops in the tray. Maxey's got 11. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers ahead as they end the third quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put him on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Martin is out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Maxey in at the point. Tatum on the wing, defended by George. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Boston needs to get off a shot. Porzingis finds Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Embiid is at the elbow. Just 3 to shoot. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Tatum, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so Tatum nails them both.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself is Jason Tatum.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Oubre Jr. First personal foul.
That free throw missing.
Team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Maxey looking it over. Puts up a 3 at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Holiday against Maxey. Oubre outside. That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Brown with a screen on George. The kick out to Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. Here's White. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Maxey. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 5-point 76ers lead.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
And it's White missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Stolen by Tatum. White with it. George picks him up. Tatum against Embiid. Tatum dishes to White. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Maxey. Outside for George. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And stolen by Tatum. An even 3-on-3 break. Holiday the pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. At 3 off the mark. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Tatum's shot is off. Now here's Embiid. Martin kicks to George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday dishes to White. The kick out to Brown. The screen from Brown. Here's Tatum.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
At the line.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing. All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For great.
NBA game. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And for the Suns, KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Josh Okogie is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Beal in at the 3. Beal, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
He's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
It's Martin on the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. Booker against George. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Boy, Booker has so many ways to beat you on that offensive end.
Here's Martin. Three-pointer, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Driving in, Okogie. And he makes it. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. George is screen on Beal. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Suns have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Beal from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to Martin. The 3. The Sixers again can't hit.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's Durant. Comes up empty down low. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Beal against George. Screen by Embiid. From outside the arc. George, and that's good.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Booker against Oubre. Screen by Durant. Booker, the pass to Durant. And here's Nurkic. Durant inside. He's covered by Oubre. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
George, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Booker, the pass to Beal. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're really working the paint now.
For 3, Maxey. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Durant. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 5 now.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
To halt the run. And Maxey with the layup.
He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Booker. 33 points last game. An easy 2 on the layup. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Pass to George. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Outside for Booker. Here's Nurkic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
George with a steal.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Maxey, that's good.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Gordon against Booker. Over Gordon. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Martin with the bucket.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Outside Booker. This one for 3. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure. RJ just playing at a faster pace. Work the same. Regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Now here's Booker. 11 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. The slashing ability of Booker. Wow.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Maxey passes to George. Maxey against Beal. Out to Gordon. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good.
Yeah, usually not a huge presence on the offensive glass, but George attacks this time.
Phoenix leading by 9. Here's Booker. Some solid defense from Martin. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. All right, Richard, when you think about where Joel Embiid stacks up with the great centers, he's put up some historic numbers.
Just last season, that 70-point, 15-rebound, 5-assist game, the first player to hit those marks ever in NBA history, DA. A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
76ers on D. 7-point differential. Here's Durant. Paul George pulls it in. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. The Suns beat them last time when these two met in Phoenix.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
Getting into foul trouble will really handcuff you, and they found that out last time.
Phoenix leading by 4. Booker surveying the D. Screen by Durant. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Maxey against Beal. Takes a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from D.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And Booker with the jam.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
It's George on the wing. He's got 7. Martin outside. For 3, Maxey. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. Nurkic a screen on Gordon. Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. And it's Martin with the rebound. Shoots over Beal. No good on the buzzer beater. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
You know, for the Suns, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out on. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Phoenix Suns.
We often talk about.
Thanks for tuning in.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Kyle Lowry out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Bona in at the fourth. Slot. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
And so he makes both from the line. 76ers trail by 7. And here's Lowry. Drummond to screen on Jones. For 3, Lowry. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Here's Yabusele. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
Here's Jones. Clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Pass to Drummond. Lowry against Jones. Drummond to screen on Jones. And here's Lowry from the arc. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Jones drives in. The rebound by Yabusele. 76ers trail by 5. Lowry, right side. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Plumlee.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Lowry, the pass to Drummond. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Bull. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Now here's Drummond. Drummond with the screen. And here's Lowry from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jones against Lowry. Jones, the pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Plumlee, a screen on Oubre. For 3, Allen sends it home from three-point land. And the Suns lead by 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Allen. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
1:19 left in the 3rd. Plumlee a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Bull. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse! And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
1st personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Bull. Shooting one. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. And you look at Allen, he is downright lethal from distance, ranking 1st in the league in three-point percentage.
Distance shooters are so accurate these days. It's a real honor to have topped that list.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Martin against Booker. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The three, George drills it from deep. And now just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Booker goes in. The kick to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Durant's got 12 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Booker with it. He's got 17. Look at Booker elevate.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Phoenix out in front, up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. What a throwdown from KD.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Here's Maxey. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Booker with the jam.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Maxey with it. Durant covering. Martin the pass to George. Here he goes. And George with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so Beal will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Up top, Booker. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the wing, right side. Embiid from outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Okogie. Maxey covering. Beal surveying the D. The kick to Durant. Durant takes it in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That went on Martin.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, you better jump.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Maxey. And the bucket is good. Maxey's got 21.
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Booker against George. Down low. Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
George outside. And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. The 76ers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
Martin against Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Up top, Maxey, hounded by Beal. Tipped. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Oubre finds Maxey. Out to Oubre. Lets it go from deep.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
Oubre can't hit. Outside Durant. Tipped away. And now the Sixers on the break. George for three. And the 76ers get it back. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. Launches it. Boom! Gets the three to fall. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And now we've got an intentional foul. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
No choice but to go for the three. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
And here's Oubre from the arc. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you beat the clock. That's a big-time shot by a big-time player. Now, they asked him for a three, and he delivered.
Regulation is ended, and we are Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against George. Here's Booker. Durant with a screen on George. Cook knocks it down.
The top scorers in the league, guys like Booker, they get buckets when it's hard.
Drummond with the screen. Here's Maxey. Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Maxey. Now George. Shot clock at 5.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Beal from outside. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
There's a screen. George outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People, the play is under video review under NBA rules.
Those calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
One shot.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11. The kick to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with the 3. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. The kick out to Maxey. The 3 is up. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
George against Booker. Cash. And that one brings them within 1.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, BA. The clock is theirs to burn.
Now here's George. He's covered closely. Outside Maxey.
Josh Kobe, second personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Paul George at the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Booker against George. The kick to Durant. With the drive. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance for him all game long.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make 1 extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into
Sport.
NBA action. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's Okogie in at the small forward.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Booker against White. Booker in the post. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got the first points up on the board for the Suns. Porzingis with a screen on Durant. Tatum passes to White. Wants to get it to KD and does. You know, Doris, with all the fanfare of opening night, it must be tough for the players to keep their focus.
Yeah, I think obviously there's a ton of excitement because you put the offseason to use trying to improve your skill as a player, but you love the game of basketball. It's hard not to get amped up. You know, it's just the mature players who are able to channel that in the right direction. Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. It's good.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this. And one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Beal. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Porzingis with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Durant, basket good. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Suns leading by 3. Booker outside. Durant with a screen on White. And the dunk by Booker.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by KD. Celtics passing it around. Fires for 3. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. Takes a 3. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Porzingis passes to Holiday. Back to Porzingis, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 2. The kick out to Tatum. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Driving inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Durant with a screen on Brown. The drive by Booker and taken away by Brown. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's White. The kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now Booker from downtown. That one doesn't drop. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. From and we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And it's White missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Holiday against Beal. Driving the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Tatum against KD. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Booker the pass to Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Booker's got 9.
Well, the corner 3 is not necessarily something Devin Booker takes a ton, but boy, efficient when he decides to do it.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Floats one. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch lane.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Booker looking around. Out to the wing. Nurkic the pass to Beal. Just 4 to shoot. Nurkic setting the pick for Beal. This one for 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. And you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What a I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
You know who? Devin Booker.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Holiday, a screen on Durant. Tatum with it. Out guarded by Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night. You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Durant going to work inside.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Suns leading by 3. Booker with it. 14 points for him. Inside, Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Tatum finds Holiday. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Straight to the bucket. Durant.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Porzingis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Booker. Last game, 26 points. Durant with a screen on Brown. The drive by Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rope.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
You know, for the Suns, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Suns.
Well, they've been the more measured.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. They've got Horford, and it's Cornette, Gibson, Allen. That's good.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
Pritchard, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Allen will bring it up for the Suns. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's O'Neal. Now, here's Bull. Allen outside. Takes it inside, and then Allen slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Cornette. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Misses the three. Phoenix leading by 11. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Boston, no good that time either.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they've talked about at halftime, it's not working.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Pritchard passes to Horford, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
That one is on Bol.
Well, how about the strength of Horford? It allows him to finish the play, and he'll get one more.
You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
It's Jones on the wing. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Such a skilled passer. Another day at the office for Tyus.
Picked by Horford. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jones, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Allen's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Cornette's got 6.
Well, what a wonderful distribution from Al Horford. This guy's truly unselfish. Any team would love to have him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Jones. And the layup is good. 7 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. From past the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Holiday finds Porzingis. The kick out to Tatum. Off target with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Booker the pass to KD. And KD throws it down.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Holiday with it. Now Beal defending. Tatum setting the pick for White. In the corner, Tatum with it. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beat you in so many different ways.
Booker outside. KD a screen on Brown. A nice shot by Booker.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Out to Porzingis from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Booker the pass to Durant. Outside Beal. Back to Durant. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 20.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter. Stolen by Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Tatum against Durant. Now Booker. Six on the shot clock. Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. A three-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Outside Tatum.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Brown outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum's shot is off. Suns leading by 17. Beal finds Booker. Outside for Beal. Back to Booker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Booker's got 20 points.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Brown with a screen on Durant. The 3 from Tatum. And the 3 ball is good.
Tatum, 3-point field goal.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Booker. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
At the line for Phoenix.
That's on Jaylen Brown.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From deep three-point land. And it's White with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting of them. Much appreciated, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.